Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, Rain. Line Rat, hello. Alyssa, hi. Daniel, hi. How are ya? How are ya? Here, we're gonna get everything going now. Anyway, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you've had a good Wednesday. And, yeah. Hope you're having a good time. As you can see, obviously, we're back in jail. Or, still in prison. Some things never change. Oh, frick. Can't take another job right now. I have been slowly trying to chip away at a lot of this time. We got extra time for helping the others escape because we still had the wire cutters on us. So that was a good time. But, you know, we're good. We're good. I want this to feel like a nice chill time where we maybe work down some of the time, but also just kind of... Oh, shit. I messed that up. Anyway. But also just kind of, you know, kind of go over just recent events that have happened in case you haven't been around or weren't able to see it. So, to recap a bit, we escaped from prison. Myself, like Vanessa, Frankie, Rosario, and Jason, and apparently other people. I think what I heard on another character, or what I saw in Birdie on Pixie, was that like 7 people apparently escaped that at the same time then. So they were calling it like a mass prison break. But I don't even know who all else escaped too. So we got sent back to prison. End up with a ton of guards being there then after that. We're not going to be escaping again. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Everybody look. Hold up. Whoa. Nobody freak out. Nobody freak out. Nobody freak out. But yeah, so we got put back in prison. Vanessa ended up getting a few more a few extra days tacked onto her time. So actually when everyone else was going to be, or mostly when like Jason and Frankie were going to be gone after like 1 week, and I think maybe even Rosario, with them each having like about 1 week left, Vanessa ended up with still having a little over 2 weeks left, so she would end up getting out like a week after everybody else did. And I don't think we're gonna work down enough of that time for it to really matter that much. But yeah. Ray, what is happening? Are you okay? What is going on? Are you good? Do you need do you need medical attention? Do you need medical assistance? Marcus, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. No, I'm mentally ill. Not okay. Not okay at all. But if you missed one of Wildman's last streams, I think it was his last prison stream, he ended up I need attention, nothing medical, just regular attention. Well, don't worry. I got you. I got you forever. But Frankie had some visitors. Frankie had some visitors. From some people, a guy named Mosley, and his 2 associates, which I don't think Frankie remembered their names. So I don't know their names either. I just remember one of them's named Larry because I remember Jason making the joke of Larry, of the Three Stooges joke. We'll call him Larry. I think it's like, what is it, Gary, Larry, and Moe, or something Larry and Moe. But yeah, that's the only one I really remember is Larry. And then Mosley, I remember the guy who gave Frankie his phone number. His name is Memphis because he said it when he answered the phone. But anyway, so we Vanessa ended up asking Frankie if he was going to call him and take the deal. Basically, they offered a deal to Frankie and extended it to the rest of the group too, of like, we will help your group get back on their feet out of jail, but you have to work with us. He didn't really want to say much because he's like, you know, the walls have ears and eyes, and like, I don't want to say too much, and on the phone line too. He's like, I don't know if this is being recorded, so like I don't want to say too much about what's going on. But you can basically piece it together from just context clues that they clearly want us to do something that involves that is in part of an illegal business. They run their own car dealership, from what we know, because I think Mosley's had opened a little bit before, the federal warrants all went out, I think. But Vanessa never like interacted with any of them, and no one in our group ever went like up there. I think we passed through it and walked through it, but we didn't talk to anybody. So we know of the dealership, but we don't really know what exactly they're all dealing in that is not exactly legal. We just can get from the hints of what they were saying, because why else would they want specifically for our group to get involved with them if it wasn't for some illegal business? You know? So, we have some things to think about. They want to meet in person, and they wanted to arrange like a pickup where, when like say, so since Frankie's the first one to get out of jail, they want to like leave a vehicle out front for Frankie to use to like come and help them. And they said we're going to be indebted to them, but I still don't exactly know what that means yet, because they did not really want to talk about it, about the plans, what they need. So a lot of things to think about here. A lot of things to think about. A lot of things to decide. A lot of things to talk over and kind of rum over and everything. Who the... Oh, it's one of the Hectors. Oh, hey. Is that...
What's up?
I haven't seen you around in a minute.
Just, serving time.
Yeah, how long you got left?
Only 4 days and a couple hours.
God, I wish that were me. I have a week and 6 days left.
Ooh. Did you get more time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys busted out the other day.
Yeah. And, since I still had wire cutters on me, I got hit with helping everyone who escaped that day. I got hit with...
So you got, like, ×6 or something?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep.
Did they get anything extra, or just all went to you?
It was... I got the most. I think the others got, like, a couple extra days added, but I got, like, 4 or 5 extra days.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
And then, I think... There was an incident here with a lot of the other prisoners the other day, and a few of the guards got stabbed. And Frankie ended up getting, like, I think 3 days taken off of his time because he found one of the knives and gave it to the officers that was used to stab them.
He didn't want to let Pop snitch, but he's snitching with the knives.
I mean, to be fair, I guess he didn't tell of, like, who did it, but, yeah. I mean, at this point, I think... Fair. I mean, I was saying, at this point, I think any of us would do anything to get out of here. I was willing to tell them who stabbed one of the cops. If it got me time out of here, I do not want to be in here anymore.
Are we going to have to put you in solitary? Thank you.
Hello? Ah, shoot.
Blacks on the left, whites on the right, browns down the middle, for your own safety.
I think we were just crashing. I'm not entirely sure though, because we didn't get any kind of error message. Guess they didn't really want to know. Yeah, I mean, guess not. Vanessa be snitching. Oh, man. Honestly, though, can you blame anybody? Can you blame... I wouldn't blame anybody for snitching on us. I just didn't think... And again, like, I was all for Rosario's plan. I just didn't think it would actually work. So, like, if he can get the right cops to actually take time off of his, like, sentence... I didn't think they were gonna do it. I didn't believe them. To be fair, one of them didn't. Especially because he stabbed... Yeah, they stabbed an... Which is super funny because Cade, who's the one who got stabbed, he plays one of the inmates. He is one of the inmates stuck in there with us. Anyway, Jessica, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And Brittany, hi, hope you're doing well. It's good to see you guys. Oh my god, hold on. Am I back now? I have no space at the current job. Okay. I think we are back. Okay, hold on. Let me just take this away. There we go. Time to go get our jumpsuit back. Yeah, especially when they stab the nice cop. Cade was so funny because he's actually been a CO in real life for a bit of time. And it was funny when he's telling, like, Vanessa and Frankie in there being like, they're not telling me anything. They didn't tell me anything about what they were doing or that they were searching it. Like, it's like it doesn't even matter. And we're like, hey, man, take control. Go get them. Tell them they can't do that. They can't treat you like that. Hoping to cause some discourse amongst the guards, you know. It kind of worked. It would have worked, but not too many of them stayed on for very long. Look at us, though. We're almost down under 6 days. 1 week and 6 days. Oh, man. I have so many cigarettes. I need to find someone who, like, wants to escape and just dump the cigarettes on them. Just be like, here you go. Because this is too much. I have 846 cigarettes. This is way too much. So yeah, server's been having a couple of issues. A lot of people keep timing out and crashing. Which, it happens. It happens. So, Andrew's been putting in some hard work medic. He's been putting in some burning the midnight oil over there. Could always frame someone you don't like by putting the wire cutters in their cell. Oh my god! If there's ever an inmate that Vanessa doesn't like, that might happen. That might happen. But I don't think we've had any inmates that she's really had any issue with it. And then tell the guards about it in return for time off. Right? You're like, I found this. Hey, I just want to let you guys know. No. We did the one time of telling people telling the officers who stabbed Cade, and then they didn't even take time off. So fuck helping them anymore, honestly. That would be funny. It would be. That'd be pretty funny. It would have to be somebody Vanessa really didn't like for that to be worth it. But I don't think there's anybody that's been sent to prison here that she just absolutely does not like. Like, most people she either has, like, a pretty positive relationship with, or, like, just no opinion of them. Like, not really negative or positive. She's just like, yep. Nope, they're here. It's not helping if it's a frame up. Yeah, that's why I think it'd have to be somebody she really didn't like. A setup snitching. That'd be hilarious. I should tell Rosario. Vanessa should tell Rosario to do that next time he's in here. Be like, just start framing people. Like, just frame them. Because I know he would absolutely do that. Oh wait, I can probably go get a new job now. Hold on. Is anybody doing the... No. So there better be space here then.
Laps on the left, rights on the right, rounds down the middle for your own safety.
What? Okay, whatever. My question is, what happened to Spooky in the Red Veil? Well, Vanessa shot Spooky, and then I think Jason came in behind her and came in behind her and finished Spooky off. So, Spooky was shot and murdered. Don't know what happened to them afterwards. I know that one of the cops who was a CO in here was the officer that Spooky told Vanessa is their brother. So that's interesting. I don't know if they know that. Like, I don't know if the CO knows that. Knows that Vanessa knows that, or knows who Vanessa is, but Vanessa knows who he is, for sure. But again, no, like, negative qualms or anything. It's just kind of, like, knowledge that she just has. No idea what happened to Spooky. As for the Red Veil, again, no idea. Vanessa's had, like, no connection to the outside world outside of what other inmates have, told her from, like, their smuggled-in phones. So, I think the most that we've seen is there's somebody named...
You can hold your special friend's hand, but that's it.
Where are the bushes? Oh my god, what? They're not even here. Anyway, there have been no mentions of the Red Veil. There's been mentions of this person called the Good Doctor. Or TGD for short. But again, no idea what they're like or what their involvement is with anything or who they even are. I think they're pretty much the primary business is trolling Sadie Joe right now over Charlie and J-Storm's disappearance. Because I know that Sadie Joe has been posting about them being gone. But yeah, that's pretty much it. No update about the Red Veil. And you know what's funny is that, like, I mean, Vanessa no longer owns a business and neither does, like, none of us own a business anymore. So I don't really care. The Red Veil is not really a threat anymore. Like, the Red Veil just doesn't... They're not even a threat anymore, because what are they going to do? They want to take over all the business of Los Santos. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Do it. We don't have any of them now, so whatever. Do it. Go ahead. Make all the store owners bend the knee. Like, okay, whatever. Couldn't be us. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, so for people who don't know anything about the Red Veil part, or about Spooky, so to recap on a lot of stuff, Frankie had met this person and server, the character name is Spooky. Actually, the character's name is Misty Waters, but they go by Spooky. Spooky was, their player was RPing as the, son of a bitch. God. Their player was RPing as, the Pink Cage, landlord, which at the time there's no ownable motels, so, didn't really do anything. But, you know, is RPing. So, Frankie was the only person who had met them, and so he went along with, like, what they were saying and everything, and, like, what they're playing at. Fun time, whatever. Watched them get arrested for, like, drug charges. For, like, drug possession charges and whatnot. And him and Rosario have told Vanessa about this a few times, of being like, oh, man, we watched our landlord get arrested. And it's like, oh, okay, that's crazy. Well, then one day, Spooky has, like, followed Frankie around, and Frankie comes up and like tells Vanessa, and it's like, hey, Um, oh, this was because, like, Frankie was telling Vanessa that Spooky had been following him around, and, like, Vanessa was like, okay, that's weird. Like, does she like you or something? He's like, I don't know. Anyway, whole thing of, like, playing off the whole, like, jealous couple thing, blah, blah, blah. That whole debacle. Anyway, so Frankie's like, okay, well, if you don't like me being around her, then when she shows up, and Spooky did show up at the LTD, it's like, if she asks for me, I'm not here. Let's just pretend I'm not here. It's like, Vanessa doesn't want me interacting with her, so I'm not here. Well then, what? Hello? Am I not gonna be able to pick my character? Sorry, I'm watching everyone also kind of log in here. Anyway, so, fast forward a bit. Spooky ends up getting introduced to Vanessa, and ends up getting attached to Vanessa as well. Didn't Spooky call herself a doctor, so maybe same person. Yeah, Spooky. Yeah, that was another whole thing, too. The Good Doctor story is a year or more old. Yeah, I just haven't seen anything about the Good Doctor until recently, so no idea what they're doing with that right now. But yeah, so they're doing stuff with the Good Doctor right this second. So Spooky ends up getting attached to Vanessa, and they end up kind of becoming friends. And then Vanessa's like, okay, well, oh, because then Spooky proposes of like, hey, well, what if I become like you guys' Coke dealer? You guys can buy Coke bricks from me and sell them at whatever price you want to. Sound like a pretty good deal, because even though we're more than capable of making our own cocaine, if we can have a supplier who can cut out kind of the middleman there and make our lives easier, great. Sounds awesome. So I think we go through one transaction of this, but like Spooky keeps coming up and like keeps like calling Vanessa, wanting to be around, and it's fine. It's fine. It's just that like then there were times where Vanessa's like, okay, I don't know how I feel about this, and like literally told Frankie like, I don't know how they feel towards me. It's kind of weird. The player, by the way, player's fine. Like, you know, nothing wrong with him. But it was just this whole thing. So then this whole situation with Red Veil comes up. And what the Red Veil is this secret society, allegedly, that popped up and had been posting mysterious messages on Birdie. The Coast Guard kept intercepting any boats and aircrafts near the production areas. Yeah, with the Coast Guard being introduced, we kind of were like, hey, you know what? If there's anything that kind of like cuts into like the risk for us, and yeah, like cuts out that risk for us, then that's fine. Like, whatever. Not to mention they were wanting to sell the bricks to us for like way cheaper than what we were expecting. So it was a win-win. It was a win for us overall. And so yeah, then the Red Veil crops up, and at the same time that the Red Veil crops up, Frankie has gotten shot at some point, falls into the ocean, goes missing. This was around the same time that Wildman IRL, him and his family, are going on a trip. On, like, a week-long vacation. So, like, you know, obviously, like, Wildman's fine, and he was out for that whole time. But, during that time, he's gone missing, and all our group knows that he is missing. And at the same time, the Red Veil has popped up, and so Vanessa's like, okay, I need to know about all of this. Not visible for... Yes, exactly, for the subs. A little bit more of a necessity then. But, so then Vanessa's, like, going on this, adventure of, like, okay, now I need to... Here, by the way, we're back in. So let me just bring this back. So Vanessa's going on this trip of, like, okay, I gotta find out more about the Red Veil. I gotta see what's going on with this Red Veil group. Like, who even are they? And she's, like, struggling to get information. Then suddenly, one day, while she's running some deliveries for the LTD, she gets a call. and it's Spooky. And Spooky is like, hey, so I heard that you are wanting more information on the Red Veil. And Spooky's like, and Vanessa's like, yes, I do. And Spooky goes, I think that could be arranged. Which, of course, Vanessa's like, what do you mean? Because at this point, all Vanessa knows is Frankie was shot by somebody in a fedora and dark gray suit, and which we had them on camera at the ammunition walking out of it, and that suddenly the Red Veil pops up and they're all in very similar outfits. So they go, and now they're wanting this information, and so Spooky says that they can arrange this. End up meeting with Spooky at the LTD, where Spooky ends up basically kind of beating around the bush a lot on things, not really wanting to give answers, but does tell Vanessa that the Red Veil is a group from the a rogue organization from the Humane Labs that basically wants to take over Los Santos. And of course, Vanessa's like, okay, what does that mean? What do you mean by take over Los Santos? And they're like, we want to own everything. The businesses, the gang, they basically want full control of Los Santos is what they were getting at. Which Vanessa's like, okay, and how do you plan on getting this? And they're like, well, either the groups can cooperate with us, or we'll force them to cooperate. Meaning, like, they will hostile takeover. And their version of a hostile takeover is to take out the leaders of the group, basically. Forcing the group to go. Yes, exactly. So, of course, Vanessa's like, okay. And she goes, so you can get me more information. And Spooky's like, yeah, by this weekend. But then Spooky tried to be like, well, you have to be blindfolded or knocked out. You have to come with me. And Vanessa's like, no, I'm not coming with you anywhere. So then, anyway, that ends their friendship. How Vanessa ends up shooting Spooky is Spooky tried to inject something into Vanessa's arm to, like, knock her out and kidnap her. And so Vanessa ended up shooting her. And then Jason, who thankfully was in the area, came up behind Vanessa while she was, like, kind of removing the tapes of her shooting Spooky and finished the job. And due to the fact that Vanessa was, even though Spooky went and reported that Vanessa shot me and tried to kill me, Vanessa was a missing person at the time. So when she meets with officers for questioning, they're like, yeah, I mean, there's no evidence here, and, like, I see you were a missing person, so we'll clear that. And then that's it. So basically, yeah, Rogue Humane Labs, Spooky, and a few other members are all trying to help this happen, and just, nope. We were not having it at the time. However, now we no longer own a business, so it's like, you know, and also they never really made any move on actually taking over. So I don't really know what their plans are. So, and since then, I hadn't seen or heard from Spooky, really. I know they've been in server, but, like, haven't seen or heard from them. Ah, shoot. Medic is struggling. Oh, we're gonna try to finish this in 5 minutes then. But yeah, so, basically, Spooky is, someone who ended up being member of a cult known as the Red Veil who wants to take over Los Santos, and we were kind of working with them before, not knowing that they were a part of this, like, cult membership and everything, and then once we found that out, no longer working with them. Hadn't seen or heard, we've seen Spooky on and off, like, in the server and everything. But, yeah, so there's all this. And that's pretty much the lowdown of Spooky and the Red Veil there. It's a whole lot of threats that were made, and not a whole lot of, like, things that they followed up on. But then again, what do I know? Vanessa's been in prison this whole time, so, you know. For all I know, we could get out and the Red Veil could own everything. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on other messages too, so yeah. We definitely want... One of the ultimate goals was definitely to get a submarine for sure. Doc, don't be sorry that you're late. It's totally fine. There have been, like, server issues this whole time. They've been restarting the server and everything. What on, Daniel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before you go and spread slander, hold up. Oh my god. Did you see that? The men in black just fucking tackled me. I'm just kidding. That was Jason. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. No! That is... Oh, God. Guys are so obnoxious. Spy it. Absolutely amazing. Oh, my God. BK, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I hope you're doing well, though. Hope everything's going well. Daniel, don't forget the part where Vanessa decided to move on and dated every guy in the state, went to the lowest of lows and dated 152 and Roy. Alright, first of all... First of all... First of all... What the hell are you talking about? There was no dating of Officer Couch. That didn't happen. Daniel is spreading lies and slander. Oh god. Daniel is spreading lies and slander. I will not tolerate slander. But I will say, Vanessa, I think, went on a total of 1.5 dates, quote unquote. And I say the half because at the pressure of at the fact that it's going to be funny and also the pressure of chat, Vanessa did swipe right on Roy, and then they did come up and like they did meet up, I guess, but then yeah, things just went to shit as it always does, and it ended with an officer getting tased by another officer, Roy and Vanessa both getting charged with stolen vehicle charges, I think. Dated everyone so fast due to pressure. No! Oh my god. And then that was the half date. The one date I would say is when she went on a date with Raul, literally to get information because his friend Franco was she just knew was actually Frankie. So she was getting information from him for that. But that was pretty much it. Everyone else in chat wants to say that every male person that Vanessa had the audacity to even look in the direction at was that she was dating them. In true fashion. The ban time. Oh my god. Ban time. Time to ban. Time to ban people. The guy in the trunk was so funny because he literally just walked up and was just like, hey, can I hide in your trunk? Everyone was too afraid to date Vanessa. Nobody would do it. Nobody would do it. Not even the ladies. Not even the women's. Greg, what the fuck? Get back. What the hell? Get out of here. And sure. Okay. The shirtless guy Daniel was talking about was this random person who had posted himself. It was, I think, a homeless dude. He was like shirtless and in like a diaper, it looked like. And it was like the first thing that came up on Birdie every time you opened Birdie. It was like traumatic. I know they did that on purpose. God, that was so obnoxious. And then the trunk take guy, this dude literally came up to Vanessa and was like, I'm kind of hiding from the cops. Can I hide in your trunk? And Vanessa was like, yeah, sure. And then the cops, after arresting her and finding the dude in her trunk, was like, why would you hide someone in your trunk? Vanessa's just she is so toxic. And that's why I always thought it was hilarious, because people were like, Vanessa's such a red flag. He's not good for you. And I'm like, literally, what does that make Vanessa then? Because she is just as bad, if not worse. Like, Vanessa's literally just as bad as Frankie, if not worse. Like, literally. And everyone's like, Frankie is a red flag, Vanessa. You shouldn't be dating him. He's a red flag. And she's like, okay. All right. Whatever. Nobody on this server is a green flag. The most toxic, but we love making the joke that it's Frankie. Frankie's the problem, clearly not Vanessa. Clearly, the duality of man. One half is like, Frankie's the issue, not Vanessa, and then the other half is like, nah, it's Vanessa, she's the bad influence. Honestly, they're both pretty bad for each other, and also great for each other at the same time. Forrest is a green flag. Forrest is a fucking caution. Forrest is like a danger to himself. Forrest is a danger to himself and other people. Because what the fuck? Forrest needs professional help. Forrest needs to stop beating up his cars. That's what he needs to do. He needs to stop crushing his fucking vehicles against every wall he sees. Oh man, he's a good dude though. He's a fun guy. Fun guy. So oh yeah, server cache is being cleared, so here, I'll put on some background music for everybody. We're going to listen to the same song I used in the opening. Beautiful. Beautiful. Because yeah, it's going to be a minute before the server's back up. So, for that truth, they took the McDonald's. They did take the McDonald's mobile. Jason's a danger to animals. Jason's a danger to animals. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man. Jason is a saint compared to Forrest. I don't know if I'd say that. Unless you're talking about unless you're talking about murdering animals. Unless you're talking about running over animals. Ask Rain. Send me here just yeah, no problem, BK. No problem. We're just waiting for the server to be back up. God. The server has more red flags than a Moscow military parade. I mean, yeah, basically. Basically. Oh my god. That is so funny. Jeez. Man. I can't wait to see what happens though with the Mosley people if we end up like working with them or kind of seeing what they're about, what's exactly going on. It'll be a fun time. Listen, Jason kills coyotes, Forrest kills anything that's furry on purpose. Oh my god. Remember when he buried we didn't even bury Frankie. There was no body. There was no body. He'd been gone for like a week. Man, what y'all don't know is I literally got threatened on the side where Wildman was like, I'm not bringing Frankie back until Vanessa goes on dates. And I was like, fuck, okay, fine. Oh, God. But then nobody wanted to date her. So then we had to go on a date with Roy. Oh, wait, I think the server might be back up. Let's go see. That's what's crazy work, is the fact that we had to go on a date with Roy because nobody else wanted to date Vanessa. 1 week and you forgot. Shut up, Greg. Ew. Why would nobody want to date Vanessa? I don't know, man. I don't know. It could have been a plethora of reasons. They know her criminal history. They know her and Frankie are together. They know she's fucking psycho. Yeah, she's crazy. I've got no self. See, Jessica, you get it. You get it. Vanessa's hot. And you got no self-preservation. And everyone thought that it was a trick. And no one to die. I love that. That's exactly it. Everyone's like, no one wanted to die. Everyone thought it wasn't real. To be fair, after that guy who faked his death in server, I can understand people not really wanting to trust a funeral or that somebody would actually be dead. I can understand that. Girl's pretty. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Exactly. You get it. You get it. That's it. My life is just women. That's exactly it. It's like, listen, she's a pretty lady. I got no self-preservation. I'll join the mafia. Hold on. Does this date back to the Larry Berry funeral? Not the Larry Berry funeral, because Vanessa was not around for the Larry Berry funeral. But another guy in server named Cody, the distrust. No, another guy named Cody, like a couple of weeks, like actually no, I think it was like 3 weeks, because it was, no, it might have just been a couple of weeks. Like right around the time that Frankie's first disappearance went. He goes, this guy named Cody faked his death and apparently did it in like the same grave, I guess, that Larry Berry did it in, did his thing in. Okay, yeah, so it was a week before Frankie's whole disappearance and everything too. So, like, it traumatized all the friends who were all the characters who were friends with Larry Berry, because they were like, no, I'm not going through this again, and it was kind of a wild time. But I can understand, because somebody's death, yeah, so after he did that, I can understand for other funerals of people being a little distrustful that it would be real, but thankfully it was run by like the rest of us. There was no body, and we were all literally just kind of like, we really don't think he's alive, but we don't actually know, to be honest. So, but yeah, it happened to be like a week or a week and a half like before we had Frankie's funeral and everything. I hate to leave Jason's feelings about women. As far as anyone did, yeah. No, I was, after I heard about that was something that had happened before, because obviously after I watched the stream that it happened in, I was like, oh, that's crazy. Your own husband, you want to make a character to date? Oh my god. The funniest part is, like, we've kicked around of, like, what if we actually did date in game, but I mean, oh my god, we've both just agreed that we've never done it. Just to date. Well, and also, like, the fact that we're together in real life too, it's like it wouldn't really add to anything for us, I guess. We're already together, like. It's just kind of like nothing would really be different. It would be yeah, pretty much. Yeah, literally. We go into the funniest part is, like, I literally made Vanessa with the intention of being like, I'm gonna put her on Spark and just kind of see what happens. Hold on. Wait. I love you and group with the RP together as a couple is kind of... Yeah, no, that's kind of how we both feel about it, too. And, of course, people who are couples and do enjoy RPing together as a couple in game, like, totally fine. For me and Griffin, however, it just isn't fun for us. It's not a fun time for us. However, for some reason, we always RP like we're related. We always RP as relatives for some reason. Oh, you know, over there, and over there, and those, maybe. I don't know. Hello? Wait, what? Wait, why is my in-game push-to-talk not working? What the? Why is that not working? That's some strong wind to blow this way. Not for real. Some strong wind there. Hold on. Where the hell? General. No, that's not it. 5 GTA Online. Team push to talk. Okay. What the? Put a hole in the fence but not say anything about it or leave so the cops show up and there's just a hole but nobody's missing. Thought about that too. That would be pretty funny. Because, yeah, it does not... It initiates everything, but it doesn't actually start anything like that until you actually, like, leave.
Stretch your legs, prisoners. We're going 20 a cell tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to try next, turning it off and back on. Let me change my key binding back before I forget. There we go.
Blocks on the left, whites on the right, rounds down the middle for your own safety.
See that there. Make it feel like it's actually, like, I don't know, doing something. That's not what we needed. Well, that's dumb. Let me try locking out and logging back in. Vanessa, Vanessa, Vanessa. Welcome back to prison. Oh my god! No, that's weird. He's not talking either, so I don't even know if that's like... Hold on, guys. We're gonna play Relog Simulator. I have to try just restarting the whole thing. We'll try that. Give it a sec. The hard reset. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again? The server might be broken. Oh, interesting. So, it was working in game, so my mic was working. But it wasn't telling me it was working. It's okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna figure this out. I'm pretty sure a hard reset usually always makes it better. Or at least helps. Usually. Nothing a full reset can't fix. Oh no, okay. It's just not giving my name. Hello.
Oh, you made me miss.
Okay, so I just can't see my name on the left side. Did they update that? Did they update that? Because now I can see the microphone indication in the upper right that it is working, but I should have known that's not gonna work. Interesting. Okay. I know Andrew's been making a lot of quality of life updates. The dev team in general, they've all been making like a bunch of like quality of life updates to all the life server scripts and everything, and I wonder if that's something they did. Sometimes that happens, yeah. Okay, I mean, as long as it's working, that's what I really care about. As long as it works and I'm not crazy.
Stop walking like that, or I'll call you up for keystering.
I honestly thought the other day too, for a second. For those of you who saw Wildman's stream with when the Mosleys came to visit him too. When the Mosleys came to visit, I genuinely thought for a second, because he had no idea who the visitors were and neither did I thought it was Bunny, the serial killer that just got released from prison. I thought she just turned right around to come visit just to fuck with him.
We're going 20 a cell tonight.
I really thought it was her. Oh man. It wasn't though. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool way to meet. To be honest with you, just wow. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. Not wrong.
Please save all intimate assaults for the show.
Yeah, I thought she was going to.
I have another gift for you. Ow.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, I don't need any more cigarettes. All right, I'm running out of room in my inventory. My pockets.
How are you out of... what?
Yeah, yeah.
How do you... How?
I have too many cigarettes, man.
How many do you have?
I have almost 1,000.
That's just insane.
Oh my god. I had to throw out all the burgers and a lot of the E. colas I have to make room for more. Literally had to just throw them all out.
How much time do you have left?
1 week, 5 days, 23 hours.
Alright, I'm sub 1 week.
God, I wish that were me! Man. I don't think there's enough cops on to do that silly escaping thing tonight. Can you imagine how this looks to be the guard there? What? Oh my! Ow! Do you mind? For 31 IRL days, you need them cigarettes. Honestly. Huh?
Ow.
So you're sub at 1 week? How long do you have left?
What is that? 6 days, 13 hours?
Ugh. Oh man. Just buy a bunch of wire cutters, leave them laying around. That'd be so funny. Just I want to buy a shit ton of donuts and then give them to Rosario is what I want to do. Hi, James. Hope you're doing well.
No touching.
No touching. Why doesn't he say please when he says it in English? It's only when he says it in Spanish that he's like, no tocar, por favor, and he says please. Sir, why can't you tell us please? Oh my god, there it is. You should have been on your best behavior. Always. Vanessa's always on her best behavior. Everyone else just drags her into shit.
Think about
That's
it,
a
man.
secret.
You're part of America's best growth industry. Be happy.
Better idea. Buy donuts every time you see a cop. Give them a donut. Oh my god. Here you go, guys. Thought you need this. I just want to see how many of the... Oh, it's gone.
No shitting
What?
in the yard.
Oh no, that was for the cameras. Okay.
Cell.
Just walk past the guard, hand one over without even saying anything. If only we could do that. But the guards are AI, so they wouldn't react. Hashtag free Nessa. For real. For real.
$50 a day to house, feed, and clothe you.
Clay, I need you to log in as Rosario so I can give you all of all of the donuts. I have a inventory problem. You want my inventory problem is I have too many cigarettes. Ow! What the? What did he just throw at me? Oh my god! Put Vanessa in a padded room. What the? How dare you? That's what I've been doing on the extra week. Ow! What the? What's your deal, man?
Why'd you throw that over the wall?
Throw what over the wall? The sodas?
Oh, I thought you threw the donut I gave you over the wall.
You're just punching me without even figuring out what I did?
Well, how can I figure out what you did? You threw it over the wall.
Please keep your phones in your asses till you're back in your cells.
Donuts. Didn't know you became the donut queen. I'm about to be. Let's go see how many donuts we can get with our cigarettes. Hold on. I hadn't checked in a minute, and I really should. I'm a little afraid. Get him some cutters so he can go out and see. She's like, here you go. Oh my god, they're 5 apiece? Hold on. How many more of these can I get? Wait.
Think about it, man. You're part of America's best growth industry. Be happy.
Do I still have 25 more? No, I don't. Do I have 20 more? I do. I now have 180 donuts.
No touching.
I had exactly enough to get 180 donuts. Hello? Ow. I thought you needed something.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Got 180 donuts, and it only gets better because we've been building up our
I'm
credit.
gonna head out. I'll see you.
Okay, have fun. Bye. I'm literally in this now just to see how many donuts I can get. This is gonna be fat when he gets out. Honestly, at the rate I'm going right now, gonna have diabetes. Hang on, because we have. Okay, wait. So let me see how many we can get with this. We're gonna get a little calculator going. So we have 34987 divided by 80. You get 437 cigarettes. Zarya's too fat to escape through the hole in the vent. Oh no, Pop's gonna go in for anger management and dialysis now. Be all the cops' best friend, maybe. With any hope. Maybe they'll leave me alone. My goal when I get out of here is to try to convince all the cops that Vanessa's a changed woman and she's not a criminal anymore. She's given up her life of crime. That's it. We're no longer criminals. Do you think they'll believe it? Donuts destroyed his kidneys? Probably. Donuts probably did destroy his kidneys.
No touching.
No. No shot. You don't think people would believe it? You don't think anyone is gonna believe that she is a changed woman? You don't think she'll be convincing?
Please keep your phones in your asses till you're back in your cells.
Wow. Vanessa's a liar. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's about that crime life. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can manage to convince them.
Think about it, man. You're part of America's best growth industry. Be happy.
There's a whole new market opportunity here with the donuts. They're not gonna trust you can get paid to be a diversion. I mean, it's kind of what I thought about. Is it's like, what if like let the real criminal, like let some big criminals that maybe are a lot more low key or something do stuff under the radar, and then just Vanessa existing, and they're like, just let Vanessa exist and let the cops pull her over and try to arrest her on some bolo that couch never closed. See him as Roy just... I don't think Vanessa could convince Roy of anything. Roy literally... I think she was convinced that her and Roy might have been cool, and then he kidnapped her. And got her shot by Rosario.
We need a cavity search on number 2582.
I should act like a... Vanessa's gonna act like a dealer, but really it's just gonna be dealing donuts. I should try to figure out where people are, like, dealing their drugs in. So, like, where maybe drug dealers are gonna have, like, they could trigger the, they could trigger, like, the, AI notifications to the cops, so then the cops get local alerts, and then they show up, and it's Vanessa standing there dealing, and then they are like, hold up, we need to search you, we're gonna arrest you for dealing, and then it's just donuts. And she's gonna be like, I don't know, is contraband in jail? Like, am I gonna get arrested out here? It's a bake sale. It's a bake sale. Vanessa's powdered donuts. I'm running a charity bake sale, literally. It's for charity, officers. Do you hate charity? Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, man. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be part 1. Part 1 of clearing Vanessa as a known criminal. Gaslighting the police into thinking that she's a changed woman. Step 1. Deal donuts. Oh my god. I think the funniest part is both Frankie and Vanessa has sat there. It's for all the inmates that are in prison on fake charges. Oh my god. Someone's in here on fake charges? Man. I mean, we're gonna act like, be like, this is bullshit. Complete bullshit. The IRS caught us doing what? We'll act like that, but like, nah, I mean. Got it. We're never owning a business again. Fuck owning a business. We're gonna deal drugs. I mean donuts. We're gonna deal donuts.
Remember, we control your parole, so behave.
We can even get the arm motions at exchanging money. Honestly, I think we could, I think if we stand close enough to a local, too, we could just make it look like we're doing that. Hold on. I don't want to do it to an AI guard because they might murder me.
Think about it, men. You're part of America's best growth industry. Be happy.
Yeah, I think they're trying to work on getting food selling scripts though. Not like street food selling, but like well, at least restaurants and stuff. But nothing that'll look like the drug selling script. But that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. I am really pleased that they fixed the radios. That's really cool. Because if Vanessa could get a radio while she's in jail, and especially when Jason and Frankie leave to go to the outside and then they can get radios, then she'd be able to keep in touch with them. Just use the point. Yeah, the point doesn't quite look the same, though. But I think if we did the, like, if we did, like, a check inventory thing right next to him. And I think, hold on, can I, so if I do put, no. Like how everything is undefined. I think we can get away with the inventory check. I think that will look just close enough that if we're standing next to an AI, and especially if the AI kind of bust themselves a little bit with they just still stand there looking like they're waiting on a deal. But then, obviously, when the cops swarm in, there are no drugs on us. Absolutely none. No drugs, no drug paraphernalia, nothing. It's just donuts. I think we could do it. I think we'd be able to pull it off. And the cops are gonna be like, what the hell? What is this? It's like, I told you I was dealing donuts. Like, I'm a changed woman. I don't deal drugs anymore, guys. I don't do that. We got reports of drug dealings. Well, it's not. It's just me and my donuts. It's all that's been out here. They'd be so mad. Not actually mad, but it'd be a fun time. Cherry Picks it. The only drug I'm dealing is sugar, and not the nose sugar. Oh my god. It's gonna take a lot of effort. It'll take a lot of effort to convince them that she is not a criminal anymore. I think we could do it though. I think we could gaslight them. Promise officer, it's only a donut. If you want a dozen, I'll give you half price. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did charge them double. Oh my god. For falsely arresting me, double. It's gonna be double the price. Will not stand for slander. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss, hell yeah. It's all we ever do. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Every time I play Lockdown Protocol with Medic, Sinner, and Griffin, and a couple of our other friends, Sinner and I are the only two that have the female costume and everything for the characters in game. So every time we're like, ooh, look at us, as girlies, just us being girlies. And I tell him every time, I'm like, we got a gaslight gatekeep girl boss, Sinner. And I think I like covered up a murder for him in game one time when he was the imposter, and then I told him, I was like, this is what girlhood's about. That's it. Welcome to girlhood, Sinner. Oh man. I haven't leaned against a wall, I guess. James Azure, hello, 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 hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well.
Stretch your legs, prisoners. We're going 20 a cell tonight.
So that's essentially everything that's been happening recently. A lot going on. A lot of chaos. And then we've been playing as Pixie in between. Pixie is doing very well for herself, by the way. She's got an apartment. She has an apartment that she lives in. I think she rents it. Yeah. Or a motel room that she rents. And she's just vibing. Doing well with the Go Postal stuff. Pixie's just living her best life. The only thing that happened with her recently is Forrest got arrested for DUI. They went to the casino, had a fun time. Man.
No shitting in the yard. Hold it for the bucket in your cell.
So yeah. Everything that's been going on here. Been a crazy time for the group. Oh yeah, Forrest got a new car, an excellent new car, by the way, if I do say so myself. Think it's all coming up for Forrest?
Come on. Leave his shoes on his feet.
Oh, there it is. Being this casino that be scamming people. Yeah, you know what's funny is Pixie actually won like 50K there. So she won like 50,000 poker chips, and then we just turned around and turned that in for money and then left. Yeah, we went to the casino though, got super drunk at the casino, both Forrest and Pixie did. And then drove and Forrest got a DUI. And they impounded his McDonald's mobile. Sad. Sad day.
Are we gonna have to put you in solitary? Thank you.
See, that's how you make money at a casino. If you win more than you came with, just leave. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think when we were in Vegas for the flight sim convention this last year, I think I won like a total of $700 or $800 off of the slots there, which I came with like I think $100 in cash to just gamble with and play slots with and everything. And so I just kept using that to fund any gambling we did for the entirety of the time, and also I think it bought food for us a couple times too. But literally, like, I just just used that the whole time, and I think I still left with $300. It's a fun time. McDonald's mobile in its own kind of it is. It's in its own kind of jail. Gone but not forgotten. The arms of an angel. I need to get Pixie a Maverick. I got my other character Joey a Maverick, and we're gonna get Vanessa another one as soon as we're out of here. But I should get Pixie a Maverick. All my characters are gonna have a Maverick. You guys can eat it if you hate it. Don't care. They're all gonna have it. If I've ever been to a casino, I had $100, lost it all down to my last 10. I got a royal flush and left with $400. Nice. I don't play poker because I'm not very good at poker. I can play some Texas Hold'em, sort of, but not very good at poker.
Remember, we control your parole. So behave.
Yeah, Vegas was a fun time, though. I do not care to ever go back, however. I left. Vegas sent me home with $300 extra and COVID. So, don't care to go back. Thank God someone being driven into God knows what, honestly. It's like, thank God I don't get I'm not getting slammed into walls again. Now instead, Greg's just gonna bully the Maverick. Like everybody else. Honestly, we're making pretty good progress here, guys. It's all alone and locked up for another day. One more day, really? We could swap over to Pixie and go see if we can grow and deal some weed. We could do that. Just to add a little bit of a potential life into here. The Maverick has a bike rack. Does have a bike rack. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Is that 450 calling it a Ranger?
No shitting in the yard. Hold it for the bucket yourself.
My favorite part was Griffin having his massive lifted F450, and then he was like, "Do you guys like my compact?" Yeah, here we'll log in as Pixie this time. Mostly because I'm sick of doing the jobs over and over again. And with Pixie, we can at least do deliveries and stuff too. Last location. Where the hell were we? Oh, that's right. We're here. Why am I sick? See, pairs open. Oh, Benny's has an owner now too? That's cool. Sick. 81 versus Chloe. What is just duking it out in the parking lot? Or not in the parking lot, in the middle of Legion Square. Yeah, see, day 20. I'm running out of stuff to say, so I don't really know what to say in this post. All I know is that things are get really close to the end. Cute. They're just mad the Maverick looks better. Only self-service now is flywheels. That's really fun, actually. And even then, like, I think you can do self-service repair at least. But Polito too. Okay, so Polito also is self-serve. But at the very least, you can, like... You can do, like, the self-service repair. Yeah, I got freaked out with Benny's the other day because I went in there to go and, like, repair my, shop. There are so many mechanics around now. Oh my god. What is that? What is that little symbol? Fertilizer dealer? What is that about? What's the bone? Rex's. Oh my god, that's ownable? That's so fun. I don't know, Benny's had their door locked. Wild. I should probably move. Maybe. I was excited about some of the new symbols I'm seeing. What's the fertilizer dealer? Can you just go buy fertilizer from dealers now? That's fun. Oh my god. I think we have all of our... paraphernalia in here. No, we don't have the bricks. The bricks are in the Go Postal van. But I think we have everything else in here. I'll have to go check. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Maybe not here, though. Maybe I won't just go here. Maybe I will just go here. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I will. Maybe I shouldn't. I will. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Wait, no I'm not. No I'm not. Never mind. Never mind, I freaked myself out. We're fine. We're good. We're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Don't even worry about it. I still think that nobody has bought our old ammunition yet. Let me check and see if that's owned by anybody yet. Which I'm a little surprised. Yeah, I don't think anybody owns it yet. If they do, they didn't rename it. Interesting. Women drivers, I swear. So, okay, here's a hilarious thing, too. The funniest part is I literally, as Pixie, like, flew into the Go Postal headquarters. And there are these two guys in there, and one was like, oh, female driver, get out, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here. And I was like, did they just say female driver? We need to go? It was so funny. Oh my god. Shit was so good. I love it here. Hello? I need to go see where all my stuff is. Yeah, I remember that. Because I think I'll do a couple drives with the Go Postal van. Oh, we're at 63,000 now. Hello? Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Hello? What? Okay. I guess sure, the cops can just do whatever traffic law they want to do. Sure. Wait, is this not... Ah, hell. No, it ain't. This is where I want to go. I got so distracted by what that cop did. There you go. Okay, so here, let's just pull this bad boy into here. Hold on, I forget what all is in here. Okay, yeah. That's right, okay. Okay. And then all the bricks we have, I think, are in the yeah. Transfer you to here. What happened to the van? What happened? Oh my god. Oh, we may not be able to fit everything in the back there. Hi, Billy Bob. How are you? Maybe he'll run into Average Ricky. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen anybody. Ah, frick. Where can I put this table? Where can I put this table? Can I put it in the glove box? Oh my god, I can! Hold on. Don't worry about me. I'm putting the table in the glove box. Alright. Okay. Maybe, maybe. Can I, like... There we are. Store you. Get you into here. There we go. Did that girl ever reply to us on Spark? No. Or did she? Maybe she did. I don't remember. Livia Parsons. Oops. Compact table. Hold on, let's courier tablet. Let's start a work. Start a job. Oh wait, shit. Let's just go this way. There we go. Nobody talk about that. Hello? I can't drive like I was driving the other day. There were like 4 or 5 cops on the other day, but like none of them were in the city or around the city area, so I don't know what they were doing. Because I was driving like a psycho. Hence the damage to the Go Postal truck. Yeah, we need to get rid of the,
No, I am not interested. What the fuck?
Maybe we could try robbing people too, like actually robbing people. I wonder what happened to the what do you mean? You don't have to wonder. You could just let it happen. Excuse me. Oops. It gives it character, okay? It's fine. What the hell? No, okay, sorry. That was a local that was spawning in, okay. I thought he was just doing bike tricks. Sparrow, can you drive IRL? Because I beg to differ. I can. I can, actually. I'm a very good driver, IRL. I have the highest safety score of my coworkers, actually. I've only been pulled over for speeding 1 time, and it was actually no, twice. 1 time it was by a cop I worked with when I got off duty, and the other time it was Dinosaur, Colorado. I did get a ticket then. I did not for the cop I worked with. He was very nice to me. He decided to spare me. He decided the embarrassment was fine. Lies, all lies. Alright, Daniel, how about you just don't even bother asking if you think you know all the answers? Oh, man.
Fuck yeah, man. Baller all the way. Alright, I'll call you later, dude.
I know, I can drive in real life. I don't bother driving correctly in video games because they're just that, video games. And it's like, who gives a damn? Part of the fun is in being a terrible driver in video games. Well, I do know all the answers. Then stop asking all these questions. Don't even bother. Or it's just... Shut up, Greg. You shut up. You shut up. I've seen you drive in game too. Shut up. Should probably get more supplies and everything too. What's GT? Of course you have to follow traffic laws according to the game rules. Yeah. Okay. The game is literally called Grand Theft Auto. Then why the only one who consistently loses the You're not the only one! What are you talking about? You're not the only one! That also doesn't equate to being a good driver. That, in fact, I think equates to being a bad one. I'm just kidding. And if I recall, you wrecked the car the last time we were running from police after letting them ride alongside us to get a nice big visual on our face. That's so funny. Hold on, what the hell? I only have 2 speeding tickets too in game. Only 2. Actually, one of them wasn't even speeding. It was a registration violation. Because I didn't have the car registered to me. Go ahead, Greg. Let's play this game. Pop off, buddy. And because I'm a guy, but you know, pink. Wow. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Is it? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I just couldn't see it. Jesus. Where on earth is another... Oh my god. Go down here. Nope. Greg, I don't think you have a leg to stand on here, because all of us remember what you did to that poor Volkswagen. Was it a Volkswagen? The Orange Crush. And when they said, we're calling it the Orange Crush because it looks like it got crushed. What are we doing, Greg? Insurance companies on average show... That's wild, because I've always seen it as a kind of... Well, kind of... Oh, shit. Unless you're a male that's under the age of 25. VW, Golf, GTA. That's what I thought. Everyone remembers. Man abuses small animals in small cars. Man abuses small animals in all cars. And then his friends. Verbally only, though. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Y'all see how that light just tried to take me out? That was crazy. Wow. Soda can. Rest in peace to the soda can, aka now it's a McDonald's mobile. What in the hell? I'm working here. Oh shit. Greg is small phobic? Small phobic? 25 on average is over $100 more. Man. I don't know about y'all, I just bully my insurance companies into giving me the premiums I want. Me and you, Rain, one of these days. What? What? Are you challenging Rain to a duel? Was this a challenge? Did I just witness this? Holy shit. That's crazy. Crazy work. Can we hang in there on peak and I'm not gonna help you? Let's fight! Rain immediately, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go. Oh no, wait, that's not my turn. My turn's up here. You know what I forgot? Cars have wear and tear now. You know where to find me. That's a bold move, Greg. Rain's like, wait, no, I don't know where to find you. Where do I find you? I gotta sneeze. Holy shit. Hello? In here. There we go. Beautiful. In prison, maybe? You can find Jason in prison. You can find Forrest probably under his car somewhere.
I know, man. That was insane. What was the name again?
Where to find him staring at the impound lot gate crying.
Yeah. So, how about a few later?
But I'm good IRL. Oh, shit. Ow. 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 Good IRL at driving? I'm sure you're fine IRL. Forrest can be found next to a rabbit den waiting for the kill. Oh my god. Oh my god. There it is. I know your type, Greg. I said no prison for me IRL. I don't get prison IRL either. I only get prison in-game. In-game prison. I think the funniest thing with like Vanessa being such a hardened villain or something, or I guess a quote-unquote hardened villain at all, or a quote-unquote bad guy, is that I never had a villain character in my life. Never had a bad character, like a bad guy character, ever. She's my first one. The baby. That would be my dog, Rain. Oh my god. Nope, you. No, you really like this. Shit don't go your way. Ooh, here we go. Ah, yes, I hope your dog has the best recovery ever. Poor thing. Poor little thing. I say little, he's not really that little. But poor thing and his... Poor thing. Poor thing and his Lyme disease. Is he doing better? I don't know if he's, like, improved at all since... We'll be fighting Greg. Fist fighting. Fist fighting in the parking garage. As it should be. As God intended. Quickest recovery for the puppers. Always, always, always. Oh my god, flip that. Hi. Hi, I appreciate you, and I hope all's well. Well, oh my god, I hope all's well for you too, man. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya, excuse me. Fight Sparrow just because she's toxic. I'll fucking fight anybody any day of the week. I got a lot of rage. I got a lot of rage and no one to take it out on. I'll do it. He's back to his normal self, just he doesn't eat pills or food because he's too days. Ah, dang, that does suck. He needs to just do that. Be sneak attack while he cries the FL what? Oh my god. Not doing anything right now, bring it on. Wait, where is this one at? Right there. Work with Neanderthals all day. Ma'am, I don't know what is up with like Vanessa and Pixie just never wanting to shut doors. One of these is Blicky's house, isn't it? I don't remember which one. Neanderthals are a proud race. There's one more delivery after. What the hell? Oh man. It's all the way over there. But do you know how to pump your own gas? I don't know. Pumping your own gas is such a simple thing, but like I know that there's like a lot of people who don't know how to do it. Because there's still a few places, yeah, that where you cannot do it. You cannot pump your own gas. Which is baffling to me because I've never lived in a state where you couldn't pump your own gas. I haven't been to any of the states where you couldn't pump your own gas. I thought it was, but it didn't look familiar. We'll go creep around there again after we finish the job. We'll finish this job and then we'll just go creep. Because why not? What's he gonna do? Stop us? Only once in NJ and Oregon. That's what I thought. I knew it was New Jersey and then somewhere else. I almost said West Virginia, but that's because the person I'm thinking of, they're from New Jersey, but they're in West Virginia, or they were living in West Virginia for school. But no, that's right, because they would always talk about, oh, I'm so happy I could come home and I don't have to pump my own gas. I'm like, is that the only reason you're happy to be home, is you don't have to pump your own gas? Crazy, crazy work, crazy work. Actually, you know what? I lied. I said I'd never been anywhere that doesn't let you pump your own gas, but I have been to Oregon. I have been to Oregon. I think it's only at certain places, because I'm pretty sure Griffin went and got gas in Oregon, but he was able to self-pump. He was able to pump the gas himself. Like self-service. I could be wrong, though. I don't really remember much, except for the fun times from that trip to Oregon, only because that's also when our accident happened, and I feel like I kind of blacked out a lot of extra stuff. Excuse me, pardon me. Anyway. Where he was in Oregon allows you to pump your own gas, especially at night. Oh, cool. I also forget Oregon exists! I just forget Oregon's a place. I forget where Oregon is on the map sometimes. So, like, my brain was like, I've never been to Oregon. But then when I thought about it, I was like, no, that was literally the whole purpose of our New Year's trip, was to go to Oregon. Because we were going to go spend New Year's with his grandparents in Oregon. What if we just... I missed. I wanted to push her. Alright, let's get right on back over to Mirror Park and go creep on Blicky Blake. Go see where his house is. .438 didn't quite look right, but it could be .438. I thought that's what it was. If I don't look in the mirror, I don't believe I exist, so it's uncommon for me to get placed in things. Oh my gosh. I don't trust people with gas in my car. I would have to be fighting with all them pump people. I think it's definitely, not necessarily an outdated practice, but definitely not, like, a favored one. I mean, clearly, because there's only, like, 2 places in the U.S. that allow you to do that. I'm also kind of, like, skeeved out by just letting complete strangers pump my own gas, like, pump my gas for me. I mean, I don't live there, but yeah. That was a pretty funny discovery, that Greg used to live in the same town that Griffin's grandparents currently live in. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. I mean, I do tell people that I live in Montana right now, so it's not like, you know, where I'm at in the U.S. is a complete secret. Not that I'm actually from Montana, I'm from Alabama originally, but, you know. It's really funny. I'm from the same area of Alabama that, I'm actually, Medic and I, grew up basically together, like, within, like, 2 miles of each other. So we're from, like, the same place, the same, towns and everything. So it's really funny in chat because he'll talk to me about, like, a lot of, like, the local stuff where we're from that goes on, and I'm, like, the only person who knows exactly what he's talking about every time. Aside from his wife, Taylor, of course. I live with the corn. I live with corn. The corn. It's corn. Big lump with knobs. It has the juice. Can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Corn. I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing. When I tried it with butter, everything changed. Which corn? What corn do you live with, in fact? I want to see people race the Go Postal. I want to see people race the Go Postal trucks. Corn. Y'all ever go out into the cornfields and be able to like take the corn and then shuck it and just eat it right there off the cob? Children of the Corn. Y'all ever do that? That was a fun time. I used to do that. My Fox and I used to do that with our grandpa all the time. When Papa was alive and kicking and everything, he used to grow corn in the field right next to his home. Hi, Indiana corn is yours for food or feed? Yes. Children of the Corn. Is this it? Hold on. Do you think we should let's just park like complete jackasses? Let's go creep around his house and see what happens. Hello? I mean... What the hell? Yeah, this is it! Whoa. That is so weird. So when you're like outside of the property line? Well, that's not helpful. Oh my god, that is so funny. Is anybody in there? Can we see anybody inside? Nope, nobody inside. Interesting. 5-hectare field with corn in like 300 feet. You said go out into the cornfields and my mind went, yeah, nope, not going. I mean, yeah, to be fair, Papa's corn was not, like, he didn't have, like, giant cornfields that are gonna be, like, scary or anything to go out into. It was, like a very small amount of corn. Go out, we'd pick the corn. Go out, we'd pick the corn. We'd shuck it. And then we'd wash it. And we'd take all the little spindlies off. And then you could eat it. You'd have to wash it first, though. Make sure it was clean. There are no dirt or bugs on them, you know? Unless you were a fox, that little goblin would literally just eat it right after he picked the corn. He would shuck it and then just... because he's an animal. An animal, I tell ya.
You're telling me.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You guys got any fertilizer? You do. Do you have... No, no pesticide. Okay. Let's just take all of this. We'll just have all of this too. And all of this. Wait, can I not? Did I not buy that?
Right on.
Oh, I haven't. Oh no. My inventory's full. Don't talk to me about my driving. How dare you? There you go. Do some airbags. Huh? Yeah. I feel like that's something you probably should clarify on. There you go. Seen too many movies about cornfields to know you don't go out there at all, even when it's your own field. I mean, if there was something hiding out in this field, in Papa's field, it was not doing a very good job. The field, it was a small field. Small field. Oh, interesting. Someone's actually dragging Mosley's. Interesting. Ryan Beland. Actually, no, we're gonna go... We'll go pick up some more things. Supply-wise for everything. We'll go look around at a couple more shops. See that one all else we can get. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Happy 1st of October, by the way, everybody. It's the first day of October. One of my favorite times of the year, honestly. I love Halloween time. Do you want me to hop on his forest? Dude, you do whatever you want. If you want to hop on his forest, that's fine. I'm just chilling, man. So it's up to you. Hello? More than welcome to, though. I do plan on playing an array of spooky games going on. I have one I had been trying to complete. It was like, I tried to finish it last year, called Madison. But, I'm more scared of the Appalachian Mountains than the cornfields. You know, that's fair. That's fair. You can show off the Maverick. You can. You can show everyone the Maverick. Your Maverick you got. Yeah, the Appalachians are pretty wild. Lawless wasteland for sure. Hello? Can you, like... Okay. What on... Oh my god. Hold on, let me try locking out. I mean, being in dark, creepy forest in the middle of the night is crazy. Nice on duty. I got to just go up to the mountains and look at the stars. For your banjo, the distance run for real. I just auto-selected Vanessa.
Nice ink on the face there, pal.
Oh my god, I just auto-selected Vanessa. If you hear a voice in the forest at night, no, you the fuck you didn't. Oh man. Pixie, 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 pixie. You know, don't look at anything. Didn't touch anything. Don't know anything. This has been Survival Tips with Rain. Alright. Let's get you in... Oh my god. Hang on. So I put the weed packing table in here. So let me just grab that. And then I should be able to grab everything else out of here. Yeah. I'll leave the burner phone in here. I'll keep the bricks on me for now, because you can back those up. Actually, I think I can leave that in here too, because... Yeah. Yeah. Run, 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 run. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Get out! Get out! Yeah, that seems safe. Let's just whistle while we're in the woods. Let's do it. Okay. I guess that's what we gotta do. Alright, so we're gonna go to like here-ish. Respectfully, fuck them woods. I had to play as, I had to role play with my coworkers to try to teach our new guys about booting cars. And they wanted me to approach them as somebody who is like just a very dramatic person, over the top with everything. I started laughing in the middle of it though, because they're just staring at me. But like, she wanted me to just keep bombarding them with questions as much as I could to try to like, basically to try to get them like a little befuddled and confused. I think it worked actually. But we're trying to prepare them for like when people are just being absolutely the most obnoxious they possibly could. So it's gonna be a ton of fun. I really enjoy doing that because like the cops do it all the time when they're training people. They get people to act out scenarios where the cops then have to like get control of the situation, and then it's like try to get control of this, try to like, I guess, tame the situation or like take charge of everything, like try to be in control. And that's how they'll like grade new hires on stuff and everything, or potential new hires. And I think it's fair because I mean, it simulates what they're gonna have to go through. Hold on, we gotta eat an avocado roll real quick. Somebody mentioned Nick on Birdie. They said they missed the pink shirt guy who used to drive a limo. And they're like, I think his name was Nick. And I'm like, I miss him too. I don't know where he's been. Sad face. Like the biggest sad face ever. no, we can't add on to any of this. So yeah, we'll just lock that for now. Oh, there we go. Hold on. God, I hate trying to aim these. It's like the worst. So I was told never to whistle in the woods. That makes sense. I've heard that. I have heard that. Oh, man. Just gonna... No, it'll be fine. No, you'll be fine. It's just a little bit of death that comes after you. That's gonna be fine. I think we'll start out compressing most everything into bricks. Just for ease of transport. And then, yeah. I enjoy being amongst the living. See, I think for ease of transport, we'll just turn everything into bricks. And then, when we get to dealing, we'll just bag them up as we go. Well, we'll probably roll a few joints, too. It's interesting that one became just silent. Very interesting. Very interesting. I definitely prefer like the yield amount for fertilizers. Oh, I hope that's forest. This will be real awkward if it's not. Hello?
I was gonna come here and try and sell stuff myself.
Oh, gosh. Are you whispering? You're just like real quiet. Or at least you were when you were by the door and I was over here. Wait, my baseball bat is supposed to be... Hold on, what slot is the bat in, then? It's telling me a lockpick is in the second one. So, what have you been up to?
You know.
No, I don't.
Got
That's
a
why
new
I'm asking.
car.
Ooh. Did you bring it here?
Yeah, it's outside.
Ooh, let me finish up with this. I'll come look. I'll come look. Yeah, let's go see. Is that a Maverick?
Yeah.
Is this the... This is the same color as my Mercedes.
Is it?
That's the same paint job. Yeah, the blue with the black tint. That's incredible. Yeah, no, it's the same one. Nice, nice. Well, obviously, I might be a little bit biased, but I do like the choice. It's a good choice. Color, vehicle, everything. Did you get a secret? Get a nice little secret?
Yeah.
Oh, I see the secret. Got the secret.
It's faded, unfortunately.
I mean, it looks like how it's supposed to look on there, though, in my eyes.
Oh, well, it fixed itself. So.
I was like, yeah, it didn't look faded in my eyes. Should have done it
Yeah, when
hot
I bought
pink with a
it
purple
was,
pearl. Oh
it was
my
a used
gosh.
one, so it was a bit faded, but I guess driving in the rain kind of cleared it up a bit.
Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh, the Maverick was used?
No, the plate holder. They found it off of this gray Maverick that was blown up, and I bought it from them.
The plate holders can be used?
Yeah, I mean, it was like $2. Why not?
Interesting. Okay, okay. I didn't even know you could get them used. This gray Maverick that was blown up. Shout out to Vanessa's poor Maverick. May it rest in peace, the original, the OG Maverick. I don't see anybody in server driving Mavericks around. Like, no one else does. I've been the only one. Well, and now Greg has one too. But I've been the only one that I've seen. I've not seen anybody else drive a Maverick around. By golly, all of my characters are going to be having Mavericks. Every single one of them. Does this one not need to be watered? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to say, like, wow, how do we
Yeah,
manage
they
that?
said that I'm like the third person who's ever bought a Maverick in the state.
You know, I don't really see them running around very much.
There was this like purple one I saw a long time ago, but I don't know what happened to it.
Purple one. Well, none of mine have ever been purple. Watch out, animal liver at server, folks. Mine have never been purple. My other character, Joey, she's got an orange one. And then Vanessa had that gray-blue one that mimicked the IRL one I wanted to get. I think it was called, oh god, what was it called? I forgot what the color was. It's so nice. I love it so much. Man. Bow, 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 bow. There's flies! Where are they? Right here. Dirty. Dirty flies. Grody. Get him out. Goodbye. Oh, there's more. Shit. Well, anything else happening for you?
No, not really.
Okay, okay, okay. How was jail?
It was interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah, there were a bunch of these like weird people that were all in there for like tax evasion and stuff.
Oh, really?
And they said that they still had like months.
Crazy. Of course, I mean... evading taxes, that's pretty bad.
It's the way they took down Capone.
Glad the only thing I've ever done is smoke weed. Maybe wreck my car a few times. That's not a crime, though.
Well, according to the corrupt 5-0 in this state, it is.
Well, are you talking about when you wrecked your car? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking when they falsely arrested me for that DUI.
You were drunk!
Not when he tested me.
Just magically sobered up in like the 5 seconds. Actually, yeah, I guess he kind of did, huh? Because I got sober pretty quickly after that, too. You know, he asked me if you were on drugs.
He asked me if I was on drugs.
Yeah, and then he asked me. He didn't believe you. I told him you weren't on any that I was aware of. I was like, unless he snuck off and took some, but no, I don't think so.
I mean, I was high, but
Yeah, well, he'd asked me if he'd ever, like, done any drugs ever, and I was like, only thing I know of that he's ever, like, done is he's smoked some weed every now and again, and he was like, do you know if he smoked any before? And I was like, I don't know, I'm not his babysitter. I don't watch over everything he does. I could bop him next time if you want me to.
they took my bat. I have to go and buy a new bat.
Oh no.
They also took my phone. I don't have a phone anymore.
They didn't give it back?
No?
What'd they do with it?
They took it. I don't know.
Did they, like, put it... Did they not tell you, like, a locker or something? Don't they have to
No,
tell
he
you where to
just
get that
took
back?
it, and I don't know where to go.
He just took it. Do you remember the officer who arrested you, or, like, the number? Maybe you can get the report and figure out where it is? I don't know.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is walk into a police station.
I
Can you
mean...
get my phone for me?
Huh?
Could you get my phone for me?
Grind up, rolled it, and sparked it up, handed it to right. Would they let me if I'm not you?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know either.
I mean, if you have like the case number and...
I don't though. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, I could probably find it.
I mean, what was it given to you? Like, again, do you remember at least like the cop's number, whoever it was?
Nope. I don't really remember much from that.
I guess that's fair. Ah, shit. Okay. I guess I got water out of order now. Damn it. I hate watering out of order. It's gonna drive me nuts. Well, bright side is, I still have quite a lot of seeds. And I went and got some baggies and rolling papers, too, so should be plenty to just divvy up between us and go out and do some selling. Thank you?
I've got another tent and a pot.
Do you want to put it in the back of my van out here?
Sure.
That way you're not having to carry it around? Wait, hold on, let's just... There you go.
Won't let me.
Won't let you. What do you mean it won't let you?
Oh, of course, now it works.
I just had to be over here, of course.
There you go.
Cool, cool, cool. I have like a whole bunch of other fertilizer and stuff out there too. Just figured it's what else could the Go Postal van be useful for aside from just the occasional delivery work, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nope, nope. Okay, okay, you wanted to collect, okay. Oh, I got nervous for a second there. There we go. Why did it come back? I don't know why that just came back. That was weird. Alright, so now we can, water. Finally finished a realm reborn on Lily. Finally. Yeah. But that was crazy how fast that plant grew, considering there wasn't one planted there after I harvested the first one. That's what was so crazy. Man. I'm just gonna sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, and what are these guys again? Nice, nice. I'm not watering out of order this time. God, not happening. Thank you. of hungry, but I don't know what I want to eat. So I'm kind of just like, nope, nope, don't destroy it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Didn't mean to. Hello? Jump. Jump. I don't know why it's so calming to do this. It's so much fun sometimes to just sit here. Okay, so I'll start with rolling some joints first. I'll just gonna throw them onto here. I kind of want to learn how to make meth in the server. Let me clarify. In server. No more orange chicken. I already ate it all. I ate all the orange chicken. I ate the last of the orange chicken when we were playing Dead by Daylight the other night. That was so good. Man. We have mac and cheese. I just want to make that. Say fuck it. Man. Wait, what's Tate's stupid channel? Oh man. That pure sadness. He literally looks like he's just sad he's in the corner. There we go. What? Oh my god, was that you running around?
Yeah.
Oh god, I thought it was somebody else for a second. Freaked me out! Literally thought that somebody was climbing on top of the shipping container, and I was like, oh my god. God. No one puts pants in the corner. Let me collect the buds on this one, please. Please. There you go, thank you. Look at that, we got a seed bag. That's always fun. I like how Forrest is just here for vibes alone. Just here to hang out, be a friend. Okay. Haze. Water. Okay, water. Let's go. Alright, guys, we are approaching 3 hours here, so I think this will be a good time to end the stream. I'm getting pretty tired here, so I'll probably just finish watching these bad boys grow and then get them on out of here. But just want to say thanks for hanging out, thanks for chatting. Hopefully soon we're gonna get some more information about what's going on with like the Mosleys and everything with them, and hopefully soon we'll be able to know more. But I really appreciate everybody for being here as always, and this was a good chill time, good chill stream, very calming, just talking to everybody, kind of getting information out there, getting to recap a few things, and just kind of go over what has happened and what has been going on in server recently. I really appreciate everyone for kind of just sticking around and hanging out for that. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I do not know if I will be live tomorrow. The next time I for sure will be live will be Friday night at some point, I believe. I probably will be back on OCRP here too for Friday night OC. Don't know what exactly we'll be doing. I love you, Pixie. Pixie's a good time for just hanging out and having a nice just hangout day. She's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. But yeah. Bye, Doc. Good night. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys later on the next one. Bye.